Niall's not ready. He's stalling. Why are you stalling, Niall?
It's because he hasn't read the notes. He's reading for him now.
I'm fine. I don't need notes. I said this. I don't need any notes. A great host doesn't need notes.
Right,
probably
okay.
need some.
Well, fucking go then. Just do it.
Right now.
Right now.
Hello and welcome to PTR Podcast. This is another video game book club, and I'm Niall, and I'm joined by Alex, Oliver, and Lewis as well. Say hi, guys.
Hello.
Cool. So what a video game book club is, I'm glad you asked. So once a month, as part of this, we play a game and then we talk about it at the end of the month, and you're supposed to play along with us. So if you didn't see the tweet, then you would have played what's that game? Black Mesa for the month, and then you'd be like, what's happening here? We're talking about Mario Party Superstars. Well, we switched, so there we are. And yeah,
Can we just blame the person as to why we didn't play Black Mesa?
Yeah, so Lewis, he gets motion sickness.
No.
And he'll ruin the experience for him. And I feel for him.
Oliver couldn't handle the Gary's mod looking game, and it made him too sick. So we actually had to switch.
I get motion sickness.
We may play it in the
future. I had to lie down for like an hour after playing it.
Yeah, we may play it in the future if like circumstances change. But
Steam Deck.
Try playing it in VR.
Oh yeah, that'll make it much better.
That'll
make it so much better.
But yeah, anyway, guys. So Mario Party, it was developed by ND Cubed. Does anybody know who it was published by?
I think it might have been Nintendo.
Probably Nintendo, you know.
And it was released on October 29th of this year with a healthy, not an overweight, Metacritic score of 79.
He says he doesn't need the notes, but he's reading them word for word.
I'm not actually. I mentioned the fat shaming bit which you put in the notes. Yes, I do remember that bit.
A professional doesn't need no.
No, I don't. So the game, it has a bunch of mini games. I don't know how many because I haven't read the notes, but it has a lot. And
it's 100.
Yeah,
it has 100 now.
Exactly 100.
Yeah, so it's opening statements, I guess. Mario Party 1, 2, 3.
Opening statements of Mario Party 1, 2, and 3. Because they're different games.
No, that's just like, you know.
Oh, 1, 2, 3, go.
Mario Party 1, 2, 3.
Okay. Yeah. Right. Does anyone want to go?
Mine are actually in the notes, so I'm going to look it up. So, does Alex or Lewis, you want to go first?
I really like it. Going into this, I'm a big fan of Mario Party. I played all of them apart from like 10 and 9, and obviously like the DS spin-offs and stuff. I think it's a good return to form, and I feel like if they're going to continue making these games, either continue updating this one with maps, or just follow this formula for the future games, because they've actually finally returned to a good Mario Party, unlike the past like 4 games that have all been terrible.
I agree, Lewis. I think it's a return to form for Mario Party, especially after Super Mario Party, which wasn't that amazing, was it, now?
I disagree with that, but I'll wait till my turn.
I really like the online play as well, like, especially the fact that you can start a game and then stop it, because they are really long, some of them, like taking up to like 2 hours. You can stop a game halfway and then come back with the same people and like carry on later. I think that's a really good feature. I gave it an 8 out of 10. You didn't tell us your score, Lewis.
Oh, I don't think I didn't put it on a Haaland to beat or anything. Yeah, I'd give it like a solid 8. It's kind of difficult to like as a Mario Party game, just in general. It definitely deserves like an 8 or a 9. But like just as a game, like an 8. It's very very fun. There could be like if they add more maps, I think it can easily become a 10. But as it stands, yeah, I'd give it an 8.
Yeah.
Oh, and Alex.
I'll go next. I love the game. I think it's a good return to form, especially after Super Mario Party, where it was just square maps. They've gone back to the roots of Mario Party 1, 2, and 3. Hopefully, this might cause like a new Mario Party, and then they'll update this one with like I can't speak today.
They'll put more courses on.
They'll update this game with more old maps, and they'll make another game where they make new maps. That's what I wanted to say. Yeah, I think I gave it an 8 as well. Really good game. Go on, Niall.
Right, well, thanks for asking, Alex.
Right.
Think that What I really don't like about the game is that... Well, it's not even that I don't like about it. I just prefer Super Mario Party, and I'll tell you why. Because I don't really care about the boards. Because regardless of whether you can make choices or not, it's completely random whether you get stars or not via going to them on the board. So stars don't matter. What matters to me is the mini games. And the mini games on Super Mario Party were very, very good. I really, really liked the motion control mini games. I really liked the HD Rumble mini games. I thought they really took advantage of the Joy-Cons, and I thought it was very, very fun. And then to go, like, sort of feel like I'm taking a step backward and going to these mini games which don't use that functionality. It's just it just wasn't as fun. I can only remember one mini game which I actually enjoyed playing, and that was the Dr. Mario one. That one was quite good.
So you didn't like any of the other 99 mini games?
None that I played anyway. I don't know if I played all
100
of them.
You didn't like a single one?
No, not really.
You just
like,
wanted motion controls. That's what it is.
Yeah.
It felt like it was really good. Like, I just loved it. I never felt so much hype than when it was that mini game in Super Mario Party where you get to flip the steak and cook it on either side.
I knew you were going to say that one.
It's a fun one. And so yeah, I'm not asked about the boards because the boards literally mean nothing. If the boards meant something and your like strategies actually mattered even a little tiny bit, then I would prefer this new one. But it doesn't. Like when we first played, I was literally just pressing A or whatever it is to roll a dice, not even looking at the screen most of the time, and I won. And that was for me losing like every mini game as well. So it's pointless, is what I'll say. But here we are.
What are you scoring it now?
I don't know. Give it a 4, below average.
Oh my god.
4.
Yeah.
I'm not ever going to give a game.
I'd say if I was to play it by myself, it'd be like a 2 or a 1. Genuinely, because just the complete lack of engagement in like I felt like with me playing the game or with me not playing the game, it wouldn't matter to like the outcome. Obviously, like I'd have to press the buttons, but like if the buttons press themselves, and like there's no choice.
A 1 should be unplayable.
Man gave it a 1.
A 1.
No, it's not unplayable. It's just that it's just not engaging in any way.
Right. Okay.
The game needs to be engaging for me, otherwise it's not a game. And Mario Party gets very, very close to not even being a game.
Since we're comparing it to Super Mario Party, what do you think about the non-inclusion of the character-specific dice?
Oh, I love the character-specific dice in Super Mario Party.
Sake.
I love the risk-reward of it all. You could either go safe and do like a regular D6, or, for example, with Boo, who is my favorite character, I could decide to go for him, where you could get like you get a really high chance to get 7 or 5s, or you could get -2 coins.
But it's so unbalanced. It's so unbalanced.
Yeah, it's
so unbalanced.
Some characters' dice are just like far better than everyone else's, and there's no reason to ever roll the regular dice compared to their custom dice.
Yeah.
Just because it's overall a better just dice in general.
But it's like if you want to play as like Goomba or something, his dice is shit. It's basically a D6, but instead of rolling a 1, you get like 2 coins or something.
Yes, but what I will say is that at least with that, it felt like I disagree that it's always better to roll the character-specific dice. I don't think that's entirely true in all cases. Like, for example, if you're 1 away from the star, you wouldn't risk rolling a dice which has the opportunity to not move you at all. You'd just roll the D6. But what I will say is that type of imbalancing, I think, suits Mario Party. Like, Mario Party, I don't think should be balanced. It should just be engaging. And I don't think engagement comes from a perfectly balanced game. It comes from, like, the party game elements.
How is going around the board and figuring the path to go and like choosing whether or not to like maybe buy a star off Boo or buy coins off Boo or maybe go to an event space? How's that not engaging?
Well, because like it just it's the fact that it doesn't matter like what you choose to do because it uses, guys, let's take it to school. It uses output randomness, not input randomness. So regardless of what you choose to do, the actual thing which happens is determined by a roll of the dice after the fact. And I don't think like that means that moving around the board for me isn't very engaging.
Right.
So
Yeah.
if this new Mario Party gave you literally 2 dice, it would be miles better. Like
if we actually go back to the input randomness, output randomness, if they actually made a board which had loads of different branching paths, and they did something wacky where they I'm losing my train of thought. But what I'm saying is that if the dice was rolled beforehand, and they kind of do that in a way, actually. Like, I was going to say, if you roll the dice beforehand, then you can choose sort of which way to go, which kind of happens. But I would prefer it to be the case where there's just more options, I guess. Like, if they're going to go that way. Like, for example, with the space one, where it felt like I had the most options. Like, I hate the cake one. Let's just say I hate the cake one, because the cake one is literally the Super Mario Party board. And I'm not saying the Super Mario Party boards are better in any way. Let me just clarify that. Seeming as I'm on trial here.
Seems like
I'm
you
not
are.
No, I'm not. I'm saying that they are irrelevant, so I'm only comparing them on the minigames. That's what I'm saying, is that they are, regardless of whether one's better or one's worse, they're irrelevant just because of the way I dislike moving in the game. But, like, for example, with the space board, if looking at it, I'm like, whoa, there's loads of different branching paths. I could go wherever I want, but really, there's only really one place to go at any given time.
Right. Okay.
So, yeah.
Okay.
That's me.
I mean, that's fair. That's completely valid. It's just wrong. It's valid. No, it's valid.
Yeah.
It is.
I'll play it with friends, you know. That's why it's not like a 1 out of 10. I wouldn't say no to it if you guys wanted to play it. But I wouldn't suggest it.
I mean, I definitely wouldn't want to play it because you'd seem sad for the next 2 hours. So I don't think there's any point, really.
If it was the Dr. Mario one, I'd be invested. If we just play that mini game on repeat, that'd be good.
Might as well play Dr. Mario.
That's true.
I've never played it, actually.
It's like that mini game.
It's on Nintendo Switch Online.
Good game. Is it?
Dr. Mario 64 is.
Oh yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Yeah. Right. But Nintendo 64 Online's bad. But that's a different topic.
Oh, that's a hot take, Lewis. Why don't you delve on that for a little bit? Oh, what we could do is instead look at the notes and say, guys, what was your favorite part about the game? Of Mario Party, not Dr. Mario or whatever.
My favorite part of this game in particular is just the online infrastructure. I think it's like one of the only games Nintendo's made that actually has solid online. Like literally the only one in the past, like how many years has the Switch been out? 4 or 5? Like it's the only game that somehow managed to handle not only party invites, but stopping the game midway through and loading it back up seamlessly. And even if people have crappy connection, I'm yet to see any lag. I've played with people.
We have seen lag with Niall.
We have seen
but specifically with Niall.
Yeah, you have to try really hard though. Like I played with people outside of the country, and it was perfectly flawless. Like I didn't notice anything at all. So that's probably my favorite thing about this game in particular. Just they smashed the online, and I honestly didn't think they would because it's Nintendo, and they don't know how to make online games.
Yeah, I agree. Like I think with any Switch game, it's recommended to get an Ethernet adapter. Like they cost next to nothing off Amazon. Just get one, and it'll like because we did have lag when we played with Niall, but that was because of Niall's connection.
I have Ethernet now.
Yeah, he has Ethernet now, so it shouldn't be an issue. But my favorite part about the game is my favorite part about any Mario Party game, and it's just how crazy it can get. Like how there's always a moment like, oh my god, especially when you get like on chance time or something like that, where you swap stars between players, and it's just everyone's always shouting, everyone's always excited about it. It's just a really good party game.
Yeah, Alex, I agree, Oliver.
What about you?
I agree with everything that you're saying. It's just Mario Party. It's just good times.
Good times.
And brings you back to the good old days with Mario Party 1, 2, and 3. I just wish they picked some better boards.
Oh, well, we'll come on to that with the next point.
Yeah.
Yeah, we will, actually.
Go on, Niall. You need to say your favourite thing about the game.
My most favourite part about the game
is when it ends.
No, it's a great way to come together as friends. Like I played it IRL quite a lot, and that is infinitely more fun. Just because you can see everyone like squirming in the chair if it's like a button press or whatever, or like at one point when you had to like bet your coins on whatever that type of mini game is, like Versus. I bet like 100 coins, and made the other person bet 100 coins, so it was like 200 coins. It was very, very intense, and it was the Vine one, and it was pretty spooky. So I just like how it brings people together, guys. I don't think that's a negative thing. that you're all saying.
Never said it was negative. What you said.
I
I was assumed you was going to say a negative thing.
Yeah.
I just can't believe you gave it a 1.
I didn't. I gave it a 4.
Yeah, and then
If
we're
it
like,
was single player, then it would be a 1, but it was 4 because it's multiplayer. I don't think anybody would say that Mario Party is the same quality without online or without multiplayer.
no, I wouldn't say the
I
game.
mean,
there we
Mario
are,
Party
then.
isn't meant to be played on your own.
Right,
That's the whole
exactly.
point.
That's what. Exactly.
Yeah.
We're all agreeing.
Yeah.
Anyway, what's your least favorite part about the game, Alex?
I just wish there were better boards, to be honest. Because they picked Woody Woods from Mario Party 3. There's so many better boards that they could have picked for Mario Party 3. Like Waluigi's Island, Spiny Desert, Chilly Waters. Those are like 3 that I've just named off the top of my head. That probably Woody Woods is probably the worst one in Mario Party 3, if I'm being honest. Hopefully, if they do DLC, couple boards every few months, maybe. Hopefully, Nintendo, please.
They seem to be proper shunning Waluigi at the moment. Do you reckon there's like someone at Nintendo called Waluigi that did something bad? So they're like not incorporating it.
It's like McCurry.
It's like, yeah, exactly. That's my point.
Waluigi could never do anything bad, ever.
No, but some Japanese guy called Waluigi might. So
That is
Yeah.
true.
yeah. What's your least favorite part about the game?
Favorite.
My least favorite. It's like so when you're playing the game and you get the dialogue options like literally any time you land on any kind of event space, and sometimes it goes on, and it makes the games longer than they need to be.
I wish there was an option to turn it off.
Yeah,
That would've been so
like
much better. I've played before.
Well, yeah,
even if they force it the first time, like if they force it the first time, that's fine. But when you've played the board over and over again, it shouldn't be there anymore.
Yeah, they ask you
that's
whether
what
or
I'm
not you
saying.
know what you're doing,
Yeah.
and even if you say yes, it's like okay, whatever. I'm going to tell you anyway, and it's annoying because like I've sat down with a group of people, and, like let's play Mario Party, and then like 10 minutes later we're still not playing yet, and it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous.
That's literally what I was gonna say. Like, I don't see why they don't just incorporate it into the "Do you know what you're doing?"
Yeah.
Because it more or less, literally, all that dialogue option means is, do you want to watch this cutscene at the beginning? The rest of the game is the exact same, but do you want to watch this cutscene at the beginning? And it's really dumb. But my favorite point, not favorite point, my least favorite thing about the game, is similar to Alex, but it's more just I don't know why the game wasn't, because this game as a whole seemed to be more. The whole point of it was to be like a celebration of Mario Party. And I feel like it did that somewhat well, but I don't know why they didn't just vary the boards entirely. Like, have a board from, like, each game in the series up to, like, 8 or something, or just, like, stem away from 1, 2, and 3. I feel like it wasn't promoted as a game that was just pretty much a remake of 1, 2, and 3 until a bit later on. And I feel like, with the way they were going with it, it would have just been smarter to just, like, give us a bunch of maps for a bunch of different games. Obviously, it might change in the future, but if they're going to follow this path, I imagine it'll only be maps from 1, 2, and 3. Which I hope it isn't, because there are, especially like 4 onwards, I think is when the boards start to get really good.
Yeah. I do think it was weird, though, that it's maps from 1, 2, and 3, but mini games from all of them.
Well, that's the thing. I don't think it was... It feels like it was celebrated just like a celebration of Mario Party, but for some reason they focused on 1, 2, and 3, so it becomes more of like a remake, I guess.
Yeah.
And that's like...
Could just be saving it for DLC.
Yeah, but that's the thing,
That is
like...
true.
I don't think they will, because Nintendo, I mean...
I know, but the thing back to recent games like Mario Golf, and I'm struggling to think of another example, but I'm sure there is. Mario Tennis. Yeah, where they're releasing these free updates. All I need to do is release a board every now and
We
again.
also have to bear in mind, when they released those games, they made a big deal when they released that they're going to release DLC for it. They haven't said anything at all about DLC for this game.
Yeah, I suppose so.
Like, they went into those games clearly wanting to put downloadable content into it. I feel like they would have said the same thing for this if they had any plans for it. Like, a year down the line, they might go, oh yeah, like, just to like give the game like a couple more sales again. They might go, oh yeah, there's DLC now, but I don't know. I feel like this is honestly what we're going to get. I mean, I'm fine with it, but I feel like if they release anything else Mario Party-wise, they're just going to make a new game because it's going to make them more money.
Yeah. We'll know by the next Nintendo Direct. If they're going to announce something, they'll announce it in the next Nintendo Direct.
Yeah.
Sorry.
You better be. Let's just watch him die for a little sec.
Yeah, let's put all the pressure on him.
Stop it. Stop. Leave me alone.
Cool. Right. Yeah. My least favorite part about Mario Party was that I bought it. I'd say that was probably the worst part. So let's move on. So everyone's favorite course, I assume that means board, right?
You're
Or
bored
like-
now.
We're going on to Mario Golf now.
Yeah, well, it just say course on it, so on
Well,
the
right.
notes,
Well,
I'm not reading
write
it.
better notes then. This
Yeah.
guy.
So everyone's favorite board, guys.
From Mario Party Superstar Saga, whatever this is called, Superstars.
Superstars. Yes.
My favorite is, well, we've got Birthday Cake, Yoshi's Island, Spaceland, Woody Woods, and Horrorland. Horrorland, I think, is my favorite by far. It gives you the most to do and there's the most to think about. My least favorite, even if that's a different point, it might be, but I'm gonna say it anyway. Is Yoshi's Island.
It wasn't on the notes actually, Liz, because we try to stay positive for this podcast. So.
Oh yeah, moving just a one over it. Yeah, Yoshi's Tropical Island is fine. I just feel like it's just it's just two sides of the board, left and right, and it's just squares on both sides. It's fine. It's not bad. It's just very, very simple Mario Party. And like I said, Horrorland just I feel like gives you the most to do, and it has the most strategy to it. And there's a lot of fun gimmicks in that map that can like add a lot to the game, especially towards the end.
Cool. That was pretty cool. Thanks for talking, Liz.
Why do you have to?
He's making it so weird.
Oliver, how about you? What do you think?
My favorite is actually Yoshi's Tropical Island. Is it called that?
What?
It's not that big of a deal.
I like it. I like it.
So it was his least favorite. So
Yeah, but I didn't say it was.
crazy.
I didn't say it was bad. I just said it was my least favorite.
I like its simplicity. I like how you affect where the star is, and it creates for me the most oh my god moments when you're like one away from the star and then you switch over to the side. It's crazy.
That happened to Lewis so many times. That's probably why it's his least favorite.
Yeah, probably because we played it once and I lost really bad. So.
I didn't like the space one at all. It feels like that board is constantly fighting against you.
I think you're upset now.
I like the space one.
It's
We'll
just
move on to
you're
me
constantly being fought.
Yeah, go on.
Yeah, I like the space one. I think it's quite cool. I like the way it looks. I like the fact that when you roll dice, you move spaces. That's pretty cool.
You hated that before, but that was actually least favorite part about the game.
It was a joke because you do that on all the boards. You roll dice and you move spaces. Yeah, I just like it. And yeah, that's me. Thank you for.
My favorite is Horrorland, like Lewis's. I just think it's one of the most built boards. I like the day and night cycle, which is probably why Mario Party 6 is my favorite Mario Party. Same with you, yeah.
That's true.
I like the Big Boo, even though we never got a chance to use it. I think it's a good mechanic how you can just steal from everyone if you have 150 coins. There's a lot of movement on the board, like with the eye. Like you can just get to the top of the board instantly. Yeah, it's just a solid board. My least favorite is probably Woody Woods because there can just be like 15 turns where you can't get a star because of the signpost moving. I just think there should be more opportunities to change every single signpost rather than just the one. Because when we played that board, I think we didn't get a star for ages because it was just stuck in one place.
I think they
So
can
it can just be a low-scoring map for ages, and it's not as fun.
I think they could easily fix that if they just let you pay to change it, to flip it.
No, they can, but there's only one opportunity to do it, and it's behind one signpost at like the top left corner of the map.
Oh.
Yeah.
What? It just flips every turn? You can pay to change it?
Yeah.
I thought it just flips every turn.
It does flip every turn, but you can pay to change it.
Oh, then what's the issue then, really?
Yeah, we want more. It wants more opportunities to.
I want more opportunities to flip it rather than that one bonnet mole in the top left corner. What if I'm not in the top left corner?
Yeah, Lewis.
Oh, is that where you pay to flip it?
Yeah.
No, but that's what I mean. I feel like you should be able to flip it when you get to the sign, and you can just choose to flip it.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Yeah, like make it like 20 coins.
Make it like the Yoshi Tropical Island where it costs more to pay.
Yeah, just do that,
That
and
would
then
be
that
good.
can easily solve it. Yeah.
Then it's risk reward.
Yeah, and it
Lewis
keeps the
will
game
probably
going.
spend like 30 coins to flip it, and it's like, ha, you fuckers can't
Yeah, exactly.
flip it now.
Or I could flip it, and then immediately the next set of signs could get flipped, and then it just ruins me anyway. So yeah, I feel like that could be
Exactly.
Yeah, I do like the like paying coins to be able to do stuff and give yourself an advantage. That actually means the mini games mean something. So that's good. That's why I like the booze as
Some
well.
praise for the game.
Yeah.
Finally.
Yeah. Cool. What's everyone's favorite mini game? Mine was the Dr. Mario one. Who's next? Oliver, you go.
Jesus.
I wrote these questions, so I don't know the answer to it. My favourite minigame. I know which ones I don't like. I don't like the one I can't remember what it's called, where you gotta like walk along like a ridge kind of thing, and you gotta keep changing directions to get the first to get to the end.
Oh,
I hate that one as well.
I like that one when it's not lagging by Niall Crabtree.
Yeah, I just feel it's just really easy to fall off, isn't it? One that I like.
I've only played that one, sorry, with Joy-Cons, and it is the worst one. Even when it's like I just like move a tiny bit, and I just like
Yeah, that is true. I imagine it's quite horrible with a joke.
Yeah.
I like the one where you draw. We got to draw with a crayon and follow the line along.
That's a good one.
I really like that. I'm not very good at it, but I really like that one. Someone else. I didn't have the answer ready. Sorry.
I'll go. I think most of the minigames are actually great because they actually chose a really good selection. But my favourite one, and it has been since I originally played it, is Snow World. And that's mainly because I'm really good at it. But I also like games in which you either mash a button or just have to mash a bunch of buttons. I really like that because I can like assert dominance with my button mashing skills. So I really like Snow World. That's by far my favourite one. Which is the one where you rotate the snowboard when you go up the ramp, and you have to get the score by when you get to the bottom by doing 360s.
Oh right, okay.
Yeah.
Good choice. My favourite, I think I have two. Dungeon Duos, the 2v2 one, where you gotta get through the dungeon and then you jump through the pipes at the end and you blow up the hot air balloon.
Yeah.
That's one of my favourites. And Eats a Pizza. We just eat a pizza.
I've still not played that one, and I've heard you talk about it a while.
Yeah, you mash A and eat the pizza. It's pretty good.
Yeah, I played it. I didn't realize like the faster you mashed it, the more pizza you ate. I was just like tapping it, like just chill, and didn't realize I was losing.
Gotta go fast.
Yeah.
I'll make a marathon as well because that's good as well. Because that's button mashing as well.
Literally any of the button mash ones.
Yeah, thinking about it, I think my actual favourite ones are like any of that are 2v2. Like
2v2 ones are really.
Yeah, 2v2 ones are
I like is it a toboggan where you had to go down the slope. It's like cool run-ins. I can't remember what they're called.
The only thing
Bobsled.
The only thing I don't like about that is if you fall off, you just don't get to play it. You just lose.
Yeah, no, that
Like I
does
did
suck.
with the AI.
Yeah.
I feel like it should put you back into the game and give you a chance because the other person could also fall still. So I don't get it.
Ends.
Yeah, it's a bit weird.
Yeah.
Right.
Now, what's your least favourite one?
My least favorite
your
one.
favourite one.
My least favorite one is so many to choose from. There's a couple which like comes on the screen and I just go, ugh. Wish I wasn't playing it. Comes on the screen. And I wish I wasn't playing it. I don't like the one where you press the button and the thing in the middle like walks one way and walks the other. It's a 2v2 one. Where there's like I think there's bombs in the middle and they're like walking.
That's because you lost and you sucked at it.
To be fair, I agree with Niall to an extent. That game is broken.
It's broken. If one team gets the advantage, then they've just won.
Yeah.
Because then it just ricochets them because then the other team's stuck in like the death animation. So then they'll just send more bombs over. Then we don't have a chance to send them back, and then we just lost.
Yeah.
Not a good time.
It felt good winning that though. I liked it.
Yeah, it feels good, but it is broken. I do like it though. I'm not against broken minigames.
Right, and then we're on to the final question, guys.
Just didn't even get to answer.
I thought we were just going to skip over you, but we can come back to it if you want.
Poor Alex.
No one answered apart from you.
Go for everyone.
Well, you know about least everyone said the least favorite mini game.
No, they didn't.
I did.
Only you did.
No, we didn't.
You said yours, didn't you?
No, I said my most favourite. So did Oliver. So did Ali.
I said my least favourite as well. I started with my least favourite.
Go on, Alex.
What was your least favourite?
Honestly, I can't think of one that's like really, really bad. No, let me finish. I didn't have one ready, but I'll probably agree with Niall that the bomb one is bad because of how it is. But none of them are really, really bad. They're all decent in some way.
Lewis.
Go on, Lewis.
Oh, I don't have one.
Oh, okay. Let's carry on.
Like, I probably could have looked through the mini games, but it was more just the fact that Niall ran off with it.
What about the archery one?
The archery one's great. I love the archery one.
Yeah, it may be like scary, but it is fun. Like, it is, again, broken, but I don't mind broken doesn't make it bad, in my opinion. Like, it's just unfair, obviously. But like I said, if I had a big list, I'd find something I don't like. I'm sure there is one.
Oh, I don't like the when you're on a cloud and there's a Peter Piranha underneath. It feels like you don't really do anything. It's just a case of
that one. Yes, I agree. That one's shit.
It doesn't feel like what you're doing affects the rain.
Yeah.
yeah.
Maybe I didn't understand the game properly, but I think both times I played that, I've just lost because I don't know what I'm doing. Like it feels like nothing's happening.
Yeah.
I don't know what it's called, but yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't seem to like matter how good you are if you're on the cloud. It just matters if the person running on the skateboard or skating on the skateboard is bad or not, really. So yeah, cool. Right, next question. If everyone's happy with that,
Yeah,
good.
Yeah.
Okay,
I'm
cool.
happy. Alex, you sure?
I'm sure.
Okay, cool.
Alright, so which character do you like playing as the most?
Waluigi, let's go. Sorry, come on, everyone else. You can go.
What was that noise?
That was
a dog.
That was
scratched.
What? Dogs don't make that noise. If they get scratched, they go like. Do they make
Go
noises?
like what? Sorry. Go like what?
Yeah,
Go,
they
Lewis.
go like-
Well, I was trying to think, but I don't think they make noises when they get scratched. I play as Yoshi. I played as Yoshi since I first played Mario Party. He's just my character. I don't even like Yoshi that much, really, in general, but he's just my good luck character for Mario Party.
I think Alex is more basic.
Than Yoshi.
Yeah. It's Toad, man. It's Toad, right?
No, he plays Luigi.
I play as Luigi, but if I can play as Toad, I play as Toad, and Toad's not in this one.
Yeah.
Just too busy running the games.
Yeah, I'm in a sort of similar boat. I would play as Boo if I could play as Boo, but I can't, so I just pick random every time.
What?
Yeah, because I'm just very sad that I can't play as Boo.
You feel like if you'd be a DK.
Maybe
really?
DLC.
Maybe, hopefully, maybe DLC.
Would you spend £20 for King Boo DLC?
Maybe, yeah, if it's just Boo, then yeah, definitely. If it's someone else, then no.
If Waluigi wasn't in it, I'd pay £20 to play as Waluigi. Definitely.
Yeah, just Boo's my guy.
Toad.
Would you pay 20 quid to play as anybody, Lewis?
No.
Okay. What if it's Joker?
No.
That'd be a bit weird.
Like I'd pay 20
why?
quid if they released the DLC where it was like a character and a map pack and mini games. I'd pay 20 quid.
Ah.
But I'm not just paying 20 quid for a character. It's like the least important part.
Right.
Especially in this one,
Damn.
because there's no character-specific dice. Am I right,
Yeah,
Ryan?
exactly.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know.
There isn't any. No. But I still pick as Boo. I still play Boo. Because Boo's just a good lad, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright.
Oh, yeah. Just to clear things up, I was looking at Mario Golf the other day, and I do not play with a special club, so I beat you fair and square every time. Just to put that out there.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you this. We played Mario Golf the other day, and we got so bored midway through that we just turned it off.
Yeah, the new maps. Oh, yeah.
Are they not good?
No,
what?
it's fine. Fine. Sorry, Lewis, go on.
It's got the same issues with the other two DLC maps. All of these maps other than New Donk City. New Donk City is the only one that's fun because it's weird and it feels Mario. These courses that they added again are just a normal golf course, but they slapped Mario pictures all over it, and it's just really boring. There's nothing exciting about it. Like, I'd honestly rather just play a regular golf game at this point because it's not adding anything to the game, like, at all, in any way.
It's quite a tricky course, though, in ways. I think we would have enjoyed it better if we're all playing at the same time rather than each taking a shot singularly.
It just made the boredom less. It'd be less
Which
boring.
is a positive, surely.
It's positive, but it doesn't stop it from being boring, though. Just because it's less boring doesn't mean it's not boring. It's still boring.
I'll always
It's
opt for
quicker.
less boring.
I mean, yeah, of course. Let's just not play it. Let's see. Or play New Donk City if we're gonna
New
play
Donk
it. There
City.
we go.
That's
I do like New Donk City. I like the fact that they made a course literally just for getting hole-in-ones because you can like hole-in-one every single hole. I did two in a row the other day. But enough of that.
Did
'cause
you record it?
This is a Mario Golf.
Both. This is a Mario Golf. This is I haven't looked at it, but I've unwrapped something. Let's move on to the final segment, which is actually nothing to do with Mario Party.
This podcast has been 5 minutes long. Right, sorry.
We've got 35 minutes, it's fine.
No, because this next bit will be quite long because I've got a bone to pick with someone, whoever's got me. But anyway, so let's move on to what we're doing for the next podcast. Whoa! So
Wow.
it's going to be Christmas soon. It actually snowed here. Did it snow where you guys were?
No.
It sprinkled. There was a little bit.
If it did, it melted
Yeah,
before I
a little
woke
bit.
up.
Yeah, like it's all over the cars and stuff over here, but I think I'm higher up than you guys maybe. But anyway, so yeah, Christmas is coming. The Coca-Cola lorry's out, knocking about, and there's a bunch of Christmas adverts. One by John Lewis. There was one by a Norwegian company, which got everyone hot and bothered. By that I mean they were angry, not horny. Yeah, and yeah, because it was anyway. Enough of that.
Has anyone seen the McDonald's one where with the imaginary monster in it?
No.
Monster.
Well, yeah, so there's this little girl, and she has like an imaginary friend that's like a big monster as a kid, but when she gets older, she locks it in the cupboard, and it actually made Lauren cry, like full on,
Oh,
like
damn.
actual tears.
I got chills.
Did she kill her?
No, she locked it in the cupboard because
Yeah,
she was too
just-
old
it
for
dies.
it. No, she goes back for it eventually, but it's
Oh,
the fact
right.
that she leaves
Oh,
this
the
poor monster in the
spoilers.
cupboard. Well, sorry, spoiling an advert for you. Apologies.
You have to watch that now. Right. Well,
Right, sorry,
anyway,
go on
so
now.
for next podcast, we're doing a video game book club special where it's Secret Santa.
Whoa.
Yay.
Hey.
What?
So what we did in preparation for this, we got each other a game and sent it secretly to each other, as
Yeah,
disguised
secret.
as the Santa, I guess. So yeah. So why don't we each individually unwrap it? What I've done is I've unwrapped it, but
Wow.
I haven't seen it. It's currently underneath my arm. So I'm gonna
You
reveal
go,
it.
you go first.
No,
Wait,
wow,
I
right,
wanna
no,
guess.
wow. Right, we should guess what your games are first. Whoever's unwrapping first. I want to take a guess.
I
what
mean,
it
I
is.
assume the person who's not going to be guessing at this
Well,
point.
yeah,
is the
we'll
person
say,
who
we'll
got
say,
it.
we'll say now. Obviously,
Yeah,
'cause you're
right, we all, apart from now, we all know who's got who anyway, because we all let
Yeah.
it slip accidentally, individually at random
Yeah.
points.
So now
I
like,
didn't slip. It just
Well, yeah,
'cause you two slipped.
Figured it out,
It
yeah.
just
Yeah.
narrowed it down instantly.
Yeah. Right, so yeah, you're gonna go first, Al. So I'm the one who got yours. There you go.
Yeah, okay.
That's the real. I'm
Um,
excited for the bone that you've got to pick with me. I don't know what
Yeah,
I did.
'cause, look, I've seen the console, which is for, and that's it. So.
Well, you can
yeah.
you can emulate it now.
Yeah, you can emulate it.
Yeah. Okay. So now, are you gonna guess what I've got? Am I gonna
Yeah,
guess as well?
But yeah, you can all guess. Yeah.
I don't really know. See, I think it's going to be some like really obscure PS2 game.
Yeah.
It's
I don't think it's obscure.
I don't know, Twisted
Is it
Metal
Shrek?
maybe.
Is it Shrek?
Sleeping dogs.
I mean, I'm not gonna tell
On
you what it.
PS2?
I don't know. I'm
I'm
just
not
guessing.
gonna, I'm
random
not
games.
gonna tell you what it is. It's gonna be the reveal. But yeah, that's your guess.
I'm gonna guess Twisted Metal.
Okay. Right.
Meow.
Is that a reveal?
Yeah.
Okay. What?
That's a banger though.
Harry
That is
Potter
an
Quidditch
actual
World Cup.
certified banger.
I used to play that game all the time as a kid, and I don't know many people who've actually
No,
played it.
I played it. It was
And
amazing.
I feel like it's a sports game that's actually quite different, and it's actually very, very good. Very, very fun time.
I'll be excited to play it. I do already own it, but that is fine. I'll play it regardless.
I had a
Thank
friend
you,
in primary school who was my friend specifically so they could come over and play that game. Like legitimately, they wanted to play Quidditch World Cup that much.
It is a banger. Yeah, I didn't know.
excited to play it.
Yeah, I didn't know whether you had it or not, but the original game I was
I'm on
going to choose.
GameCube.
Well, yeah, I didn't know which one to get. I was going to say you can just emulate on Dolphin. It's probably the best place to get it.
Yeah. I'll probably do
Oh yeah, we shouldn't say it on stream. Obviously,
Fine.
if you're going to emulate it,
What?
don't.
that. I already
Yeah.
bought it. It's fine.
Yeah, I chose a game that I had. The other game that I was going to choose, which I was originally going to choose, was Looney Tunes Back in Action. It's a very solid platform from back in the day, but I decided to change it up at the last minute because I know you're a big fan of Harry Potter, and I remember really enjoying the game. So, and I thought there was a chance that you may or may not have played it, and even if you did play it, you'd probably like it. So,
I haven't played it, but yeah, so I'm excited for that.
Okay.
So thank you very much, Lewis, for being
No
such
problem.
a great Secret Santa.
I think we'll do Lewis last because he's gonna have to record it on his phone so we can put it over the. Put it over.
I
the
am.
phone.
That is true. Yeah, mine's going to be a bit boring, but
Let's do Alex next.
Alex.
Who got Alex? Go on, big reveal. Did I get it right?
It was me.
Oh!
So we've
I've
got
got
a
very
theory, Niall.
interesting-
We've got a theory about
I've got a
what.
very interesting story about
Oh,
this, but
yeah.
I'll let you say your theories first. So wait, before Alex opens it, what do you
I'm
think?
just opening. I'm
What do
not
you
gonna
think it
look.
is?
We think it's a
I
Lego
think it's
game.
a Lego game.
Yeah.
A recent
Yeah.
game because the other day you randomly went, "Do you guys like Lego games?" And no one said anything, and then we're like, "Yeah, I guess." And then you were like, "You're gonna be proper hyped." So I assume you were scouting out, waiting for Alex to reply, and hopefully say yes. and then you'd feel good about yourself. So yeah,
I think Alex just said I haven't played them for a while.
the Lego game I'm gonna guess is Lego Marvel Superheroes. That's my guess.
I'll guess Lego Batman or something like that. Lego Supervillains, maybe. I don't know. One of them
Could be.
But like part of the theory was you bought it from CEX, and it was like definitely one of the first games you saw, and the cheap as fuck.
This is going to be interesting, actually. Our dog's barking. Let's pause, guys.
No, we're not pausing. And now explain the story about why it's in an Amazon parcel.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
please.
Well, because what happened was, first, is that I went CEX, like, quite rightly. The day, pretty much like the next day, we decided we're doing Secret Santa for next month. And, what is it? Yeah, and I picked out a game. And it's not the game in that box.
Oh.
Because what happened is I bought the game, I brought it home.
You lost it.
And then lost it.
Yeah.
no idea where it is. And I went to post it this Tuesday, and I'm like, where is it? And so I was panicking. But then on Thursday, there were a bunch of cool, crazy Black Friday deals on Amazon. So I found one there.
So Alex got a brand spanking new game.
It was very expensive, I think, compared to everyone else as well.
Oh
what was the original game from CEX?
Batman Arkham Knight.
Batman,
for PS4.
classic.
Yeah,
that would have been really good. That's a fantastic game.
Yeah, it was only £6, so I thought, oh yeah.
But now he's stuck with a Lego game.
A brand new Lego game. A brand new Lego game. Let's go.
Brand new Lego game. Right, so I'll reveal
Yeah,
it.
go on.
Yeah.
Well,
Was it
Lego
Harry Potter, the collection?
The dual pack.
do I have to play both?
Yeah, man.
It's all 8 games.
You have to complete all houses, bro. Sorry, all years, not houses. I mean, that's not perfect. That's 2 Harry Potter themed games so far.
Yeah. Well, it's recently read through the Harry Potter games.
That's the thing.
So,
it works. It works. It makes sense.
No, that's a good one. That is a good one.
Especially since he forked out extra for the.
It was only 22 quid instead of 40 quid.
I'm just imagining the panic on Tuesday now.
Yeah. Well, yeah, exactly. I just let it simmer until Thursday because I didn't want to do anything. So I just
Surely it would have been cheaper to just buy Arkham Knight off Amazon than it was to buy it.
It was more expensive than at CEX for some reason.
All right.
Yeah, literally, I have no idea where it could possibly be. Not a clue.
You're gonna find it like right after this.
Yeah. The thing is, I have my own copy as well, so I was thinking about packaging that up, but then I was like, I want mine. So
Honestly, out of all the Lego games could have got him, I feel like that one's the best one. Like, at least it makes sense, like, thematically. I do kind of like that.
Yeah.
All right, shall I do mine?
Yep.
You do yours,
Yeah.
Oliver.
Right. So Alex has got me. Right.
I had Oliver.
All right, and
I think he's got here. Spyro.
I'd have to do a PS2 Spyro, so Oliver would have a horrible time if that was true. I think he's right. I've been having a theory off video, that he's got Oliver Sly 2, because I know Sly is one of Alex's favorite games, and I've just got this feeling that Oliver's about to show us all Sly Cooper 2, but we'll see. Maybe I'm wrong.
yeah, we're judging by like your theorizing. That's what I'm thinking it is as well. But we shall see.
I'm
It's
excited.
fucking rare replay.
You're playing
It's like fucking
Banjo-Kazooie.
Banjo-Kazooie.
Honestly, you're wrong about being a PS2 game.
Well, this is it because of the shape of the thing. I thought the first thing I thought he was going to get was Banjo-Kazooie, but the shape of the parcel, I thought, nah, it's not. But yeah, I'm playing Banjo.
That's why I've thrown you off. I got it on Xbox.
Did you ever? Sorry, now go on.
I was gonna say it's an alright time. I'll say that.
Yeah, well,
So, look forward.
I have to play it now, don't I?
Did you ever?
Play it now?
Did you ever consider Sly Cooper for even a second?
No.
Was it ever on your right now? Right.
No.
Okay. I honestly thought that's what you would have gotten. It seems like the because I don't think
I opened up the Secret Santa, saw that it was Oliver, and then I had like a flashback thing of Oliver saying, "I've never played Banjo-Kazooie," and then I ordered it right then and there.
And now he has to play it.
He has to play it now.
Oh god. Right.
Yeah, so. Oh, no, wait, yeah, Lewis is.
Yeah.
He wants to move on.
I may not be here, but you'll just have to.
Well,
go
we'll carry on
back.
recording your voice, and I'll throw the video on top of it.
Yeah, I suppose.
Okay, so let's do a clap. So, tell me when you're recording.
Wait, how the hell am I meant to record?
Well, he's got a clap. I'll do a click into your microphone or something.
Yeah. Do a clap so your phone and the mic can hear it, Lewis.
I mean, I need to set the. I have to cut for a second because I don't know how to record this.
Just
I can't
your
open-
phone, just hold it up like this.
I can't. Yeah, but how do I? Oh, do you want something to film the game, not me open it?
Yeah, well,
Just do it, Bobo. Just put the phone on the
like
desk or
open,
something.
like just
or-
pull the game out.
Yeah. Get it open now, so you can just pull it out.
Don't tell me to pull it out.
Okay.
One sec, let me
You like my Infinity Gauntlet thing?
Is anyone taking a guess?
No.
Ape Escape 2.
Who got it? Who got it?
It is me. I had Lewis.
Big Olive.
Don't know. I don't know what Oliver likes. That's worth getting.
Dark Cloud.
I know.
Oh, what's that game that you keep going on about? Death's Door? You could have got him that, I guess.
Definitely
not
going
how
Death's
physical.
Door on the PS2.
Is it definitely a PS2 game?
Yes.
A hit and run Simpsons variety, essentially.
Okay, I'm gonna pull this up out of the thing right now, and I'm gonna see what the
Sync
actual
your
thing
audio.
is. Oh yeah, I need to clap first. Hopefully my phone doesn't die. It's only 11%.
1%.
11%. 3, 2, 1. Right.
No, you need to take off the noise suppression.
Oh,
Didn't
did
hear
that
the
not clap? I also need to start recording.
Oh my god.
Wait, I'll just go 3, 2, 1. Boo!
Okay.
The dog started barking. Then you go.
His dog start barking.
Did I scare them?
Yeah, you did.
You must have done.
Well, I recorded out, so you can just cut through this video. Right, I'm just gonna do it.
It's fine. Just do it, Lewis.
Are you ready? I'm zoomed in. I don't want to give away my address, actually. I'm going to turn it around. Right, one sec. Right, let me pull it out now. Right, it's coming out. You ready? 3, 2, 1.
Whoa,
It is Primal. I've heard of this
Primal.
before, I think. Primal on the PS2. This
Cracking
block
game.
that is very, like, Lara Croft looking.
It's not a very Lara Croft game.
It doesn't look like a very Lara Croft game. It looks like a very much a PS2 game, though. Like, you know what I mean? You know, a game that gives off like a PS2 feel.
Yeah.
This is very interesting. I think I've seen this before. Like, I've definitely never played it, so there's that.
I'm trying
was
to
worried
think.
that
I'm
I
trying to think of a
played it.
game that you've played that I can compare it to.
Any PS2 game?
You play? Have
Is
you,
it Hack and Slash?
have you played Gefandlin?
Excuse me?
Have you played Gefandlin?
Get fumbling.
Get Famblin.
Gefandlin these nuts! Oh! Sorry, I was very excited to do that. I've been getting me like that.
You know what's really funny, Oliver?
What?
Me and Lewis were talking yesterday, and we said we were going to do a D's Nuts during the podcast.
I've been thinking about that all day. All day. Sorry. Lewis, go on.
You've been planning it. No, yeah, I think. What is the game like? Like, what kind of character? Like, actually.
It's like an action adventure game. So basically, you play as a girl called Jen, and she goes into a coma or something like that, and then she gets transported to a place called the Nexus, and within the Nexus there's like doorways to 4 worlds, each representing either like chaos or order, and like the balance is all upset. You need to help out the different creatures that live there, and transform into like kind of those kind of creatures. It's great. It's good. It's a good time.
That sounds
Right.
very interesting.
Yeah, I'm honestly excited to play this. It looks like my type of game.
Yeah.
This looks like something I 100% would have played as a kid. So, this is a very good Christmas present. Thank you, Oliver.
Very
It's a
good.
15, though.
Oh.
Only just old enough to play it.
Only just.
Right. So we're unwrapped, guys.
Unwrapped.
Isn't that exciting? So next month, around the 24th, we'll be doing a review episode. That'll be the special video game book club episode.
Can we said it? He said it on stream.
You didn't even say book plug, you said book club. That's even worse.
It'll be a special episode of this podcast where we'll be reviewing each of these games. So we'll either be playing it for 10 hours or we'll be completing it, and then we'll be talking about them. I don't even know if you can complete Quidditch World Cup, which is
You
why
can. I did look at it.
specifically.
It has got campaign mode, but it's a bit longer than I anticipate. Well, unless the people in Holland to beat are just bad. But so it's about 14 hours to beat it.
I mean, if it's fun, I'll probably just end up
Yeah.
doing it anyway. So yeah, that's good. Right. Does anybody have anything else to add?
No, do the wrap up, Niall.
I think
Oh.
the next podcast will be a live stream of the Game Awards.
Ah, yes. We're all
Yes.
gonna fight Jeff Keighley. No, we're gonna.
Niall's
yeah.
going to fight Jeff Keighley.
I was gonna fight Jeff Keighley 1-on-1.
So when is it?
Well,
That's on the
yeah.
10th, isn't it?
It's on the
10th.
10th. Obviously, if people from England are watching this, it's at like 1 a.m. So the 10th at 1 a.m.
The Game Awards.
Yes,
the Game Awards.
I'm getting mixed up. It's easy to get mixed up because they're equally big. But I thought I was getting mixed up with the PTR Game Awards, which is happening.
No. That's the end of the year.
Yeah,
I was looking at. Yeah, that's soon.
Why would you fight Jeff Keighley at the PTR award? Are we just spoiled that he's a guest?
Potentially. So we have that on the 10th of that's December, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then we have a news and discussion podcast on the 15th. That's pretty exciting, guys.
Yes.
And then after that, we have then there's the video game. What, the 24th? That's Christmas Eve. What a Christmas present
Christmas
people
Eve.
to wake up to if they didn't watch on the 24th. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
And then after that, we got the
31st.
PTR Game Awards on New Year's Eve.
Yeah.
And then you got something else as well, something which I'm not.
Yeah, we're hoping to drop the second episode of the Hyrulean Chronicles this month. The first episode's up now. Go check it out. It concerns Skyward Sword, but we're hoping to do the Minish Cap at some point this month. Me and Lewis just need to get off our arse and complete it.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah. You bastards.
Yeah, and finally, for anything Play Talk Repeat, you can check out our social channels. We're at Play Talk Repeat everywhere on TikTok, Instagram, Twitter. We're on Twitch now as well. We stream on Twitch almost every day, so at least
I
an
look
hour.
like a floating head.
You do look like a floating. So I want to thank Niall for taking over hosting duties, obviously, because my throat isn't very good today. That's why I keep coughing. It won't happen again. Don't worry. I will be back next time.
Thank you.
Actually, it will be happening again.
Oh, God,
Because the quiz wasn't in the notes, Oliver. What are you doing? We've got the quiz coming up as well. When's the quiz happening?
Isn't that next week?
No,
Next
it's not.
Wednesday.
It's not next Wednesday. It's the week after. It's the 8th. I'm away next Wednesday.
The 8th of December.
The 8th of December.
8th of December, I'm going to be doing the questions, and the answers to the questions are going to be entirely based on what I know, what I already know. I've already got some cool questions, because what happens is one of my teachers at uni randomly drops facts, and so I just write them down.
Don't ask us questions about game development, about fucking
It's not
input
about game
randomness
development.
and shit like that.
It isn't actually. It's about game history. Thank you very much. You should know this because
should
there's
know this.
some about games which you've already played, and you should know about them. So yeah, cool. Is that it? Shall we end the podcast now?
Let's end it,
Well,
maybe.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Right. Goodbye then.
Goodbye.
Bye.